Hello everyone, welcome to the channel. My name is Cordant and we are back for some more Solasta Crown of the Magister. So we are currently doing some side quests here and there. We were ambushed by 3 direwolves who nearly chopped up Mr. Cordant here. I was saved by greater invisibility. And we had leveled up. I had a little think about what I wanted to do with my level ups, because this is a level that gets additional feats. Turned out it wasn't that difficult, honestly. So here we can see we go up to level 8 wizard. We get an additional 4th level spell slot and 2 spells to select. And what I'm gonna do here, this is mostly... I think this is mostly because of my Arcane Fury talent. I'm going to improve my intelligence score to 20. The other choice I could take, honestly, here, it would be the bonus feat of Uncanny Accuracy. This would allow me, because... how to put this? My highest damaging ability is Scorching Ray, coupled with Arcane Fury. It deals an insane amount of damage, but it needs to hit, and it's a ranged touch attack. So my dexterity is high, which I believe dexterity is what determines if I'm gonna hit or not. Hopefully I'm not wrong. But sometimes you're gonna have your enemies at half cover, 3 1/4 cover, all that stuff, and Uncanny Accuracy would make you have a much better chance to hit those targets. Now, at the time, I took... where can I see it? Can I even see it? Wait. Yeah. I took Discretion of the Codimworth, which gave me 1 additional point of dexterity and proficiency with longbows, because I thought longbows would be a cool idea. Turns out, not so much, because cantrips are a much better way of dealing damage here. So the choice would either be Uncanny Accuracy here, which would be good. I could also take Flawless Concentration to prevent us from getting our concentration broken, obviously. In this case, I'm just gonna go for the extra ability scores to get up to 20 intelligence. As for the new spells, I thought a little bit about this. There are some spells I like, especially like at level 2. I want Misty Step. I also want the Hypnotic Pattern from level 3. And at level 4 there's not really that much, but since we're gonna get access to these scrolls before we get access to these scrolls, if I'm figuring out the faction relations correctly, I'm gonna be taking 2 level 4 spells here, in which one is gonna be Dimension Door, so I can teleport around if I need to. And the other one is not easy, right? I could take Wall of Fire, which seems good. I could take Ice Storm, which doesn't seem that good. I'm not a big fan of Conjure Minor Elementals. I kinda like this because it's a Charisma saving throw, but it's kinda weird. So I'm gonna go for something else that might be fun, which is Identify Creatures. This could be useful in the long run, learning about our enemies, what they are strong against, what they are weak against, what they can do, etc, etc. Mr. Cordant here, Mr. Corgan here. There's no real point for me to take additional ability score points, unless I wanted to increase something like my Wisdom Scroll stat. Jesus, I'm having trouble speaking today. Doesn't seem that relevant. So I'm gonna go for the bonus feat of Armor Master. Because my main ability scores would be Strength and Constitution, and at this point I can no longer increase either of those. So I'm just gonna go for Armor Master, which is always gonna be useful. The other potentially cool feat would be Raise Shield, to get an additional +3 AC if I'm targeted by a ranged attack, but I prefer the passive permanent, guaranteed bonus to AC, then if somebody shoots me with an arrow, I get a bonus. So Armor Master is my choice. For Mr. Albert, our cleric. This one, I'm not so sure about. It's kind of hard to decide. But before we go into that, we have Turn Undead, Destroy, which I do believe just improves our Turn Undead ability. And we also have Scholar of Battle. Since we are a battle cleric, we can now attack one more time per combat turn when you use the attack or shove actions. So, if we decide not to cast a spell, assuming I'm reading this correctly, if we decide not to cast a spell and instead attack someone, we can then attack an additional time. And that is kind of going to define what I'm going to take, because I was initially thinking about going for improving my wisdom to 20. But since we are a battle cleric, since we have the Scholar of Battle feature, I think I'm just going to improve my strength score. And I'm going to do that via a bonus feat. And since our dexterity isn't as high as Korgan's, for instance, I am going to go for the Might of the Iron Legion, giving us a +1 to strength to a maximum of 20. In this case it would go up to 18. And we gain proficiency with longswords, greatswords and battle axes, which is kind of irrelevant. The reason why I'm taking this is for the +1 to strength and to be proficient with heavy armor. Up to this point I haven't really found a heavy armor that's better than medium armor +2 dex, but it may happen. The other choice here would be for powerful cantrip, but I think this would be more focused on a pure spellcasting cleric, not a battle cleric. So we're gonna go for this one. And for our lover, Patricia, we have no use for additional ability score. I could take an increase to Constitution or to Wisdom or to Strength, but they're not very relevant. Or even to Charisma to help out our Deception. So I'm gonna check out my bonus feats, and I actually forgot what I was gonna take. I know, I remember. I was gonna take... the choices here really would be this one, which is what I was thinking about initially, because it would give me a proficiency in longbow, but we now have bracers that do just that, so I don't need this anymore. Hopefully we don't find some better bracers later on and I regret this decision, but we'll see. We could also take aim, which would allow me to make sure that my ranged attack would neither have a disadvantage or an advantage, but not really that useful, I don't think. The one I'm gonna go for is actually Twin Blade, because since we are often in melee, I'm actually not even sure if it's a good idea to be in melee. Because I do know if someone else is threatening an opponent and I hit him with a sword, obviously it triggers a sneak attack. But I'm not entirely sure if it triggers a sneak attack also from a ranged weapon. I'm gonna have to try. But since I'm in melee often, and I also think I'm gonna get an additional thing here, poisonous, yeah. When you hit with a melee weapon and deal at least 1 point of damage, your target must make a con save DC 13, not very high, or they will be poisoned for 1 hour and take an additional 2d6 damage. So this is like an incentive to go into melee. We are gonna be dual wielding, so I'm gonna go for Twin Blade. When you are about to get hit by a melee attack while dual wielding, not sword plus shield, you can use your reaction to get +3 AC until the end of the attacker's turn. So I'm gonna have Uncanny Dodge. If, let's say, an opponent crits, I can halve the damage. And I can also have Twin Blade to completely negate the hit if I get more AC by using this. That's gonna be my choice. And for spell selections, I'm gonna take out Featherfall and Sleep. And I'm gonna take Dimension Door and Identify Creatures. I wanna try those out. And you take out Inflict Wounds. And I'm gonna take... What am I gonna take? A mass healing word, okay. Level up is done. We are gonna resume our travels. And we are going in the direction that the treasure map we got from that lady in Copperton. I have trouble remembering the names of these towns. The map that she gave us. We're gonna go into this Silent Whisper outpost. Because supposedly there are some cool faction relics there. Excuse me? A young black dragon. I was not expecting to to find dragons. And I'm surprised. On top of that, oh my lord. Please tell me he is very, very far away. Not so much. Is he gonna deal acid damage because he's black? Please don't. Okay, so poison damage. Everybody saved. Okay. So I'm gonna try and, in this case, kind of split up my forces. I don't want him to have a line of sight so he can deal like a cone attack into my people. I seriously doubt I can shove him down. I can try once, but that's pretty much it. Okay, so let's try and shove him prone. Okay, don't even get the chance. Okay. He probably has a lot of hit points.
All coming your way.
Not that many, honestly. I mean, maybe. Oh god. I am gonna heal up. Okay. Now, do I have any particularly interesting spell I could want to use against this guy? This does not work, obviously. He's poison based, so he should be able to take acid damage, but I'm not gonna go for that. I'm not gonna go into Spirit Guardians. I think I might haste? Maybe? Hypnotic Pet? Phantasmal Killer? Or actually, I'm gonna try and strike him twice to see if I can stun him. Although I kinda doubt he can be stunned. Let's see. Well, definitely not like this. Oh my lord.
Another miss?
Pray for me, Argentina. Well, I can do this. This would be useful. Okay, you can select each target only once.
I owe you one.
Okay, it's not that much, but it helps. He's gonna go for Korgan. Awesome. Acid Bite. Not Poison Bite. Oh, you bitch. Okay, now is not really the time for me to find out if this guy... if sneak attacks get applied with ranged weapons when he's threatened. So I think I'm just gonna go forward and strike him. Because I definitely want to sneak damage.
Perfect.
Wonderful. You suck. Okay, now, what am I gonna do? I want to be in a position where I can have clear line of sight to him. He probably resists fire. Just saying. But let's use our Arcane Fury here. I could even cast Identify Creatures to learn about him. I mean, I kind of want to, just to see how it's like. Sure, man, let's try. I want to learn about the dragon. Pew. Okay, so we have a young black dragon. He has a +7 to hit. He deals 2d10 plus 4 piercing damage, plus 1d8 acid damage, and he attacks 3 times. He is immune to acid and to prone. Ooh. His saving throws are good. His weakest one is wisdom. And that's pretty much it. Okay, so he's not that special. We can just end our turn here. Mr. Corgan, just gonna strike him again. Oh my god.
You'll die anyway.
Will he? Thank you. Now, I think I still want to go for the attempt to stun, because he's not immune to stun. Okay, strike. Okay, he does have a nice constitution save though.
Come on, you can do better.
I am gonna... buff the AC of my lover Patricia, because her AC is not that high. And in turn. Poison breath. He's leaving? Oh no, he recharges the power. Okay. Okay, so hit, hit, and hit. Oh, you bitch. Strike. Stunned? Yes! What? He's stunned? He gets stunned afterwards? This is silly. Okay.
How's
I'm not
that
gonna
feel?
say no to this crit. Still alive. Well, okay. This Arcane Fury was kind of unnecessary, and this was actually a very, very easy fight. Is there anything else I want to learn? No, just kill him. Okay, I mean, he's a young dragon, so I guess we can kind of excuse him. But I was hoping for a tougher fight, let's be honest. Okay, oh well. Okay, Silent Whisper Outpost. Let's hope this is a cool side quest. Okay. This looks more like a cave than an outpost. A container. Let's move cautiously here. It's a good thing everybody has dark vision. I know I've said this before, but it's true. What do you have? Magnesium. Okay. Actually, I think I can craft some more. Oh, I can. I don't have deep root. Bleh, deep root lichen. Okay. Let's just continue then. Whoa! Whoa! We have an Orc Berserker. They don't... There are only 2 enemies here. Oh, he's seeing me. But he's kind of slow. So we can move up here. And you are gonna shoot... Huh. He has the face of something like a shaman, doesn't he? Let's see. Oh, Beastmaster. Oh, very nice damage, Jesus. Aw, she was spotted? Even while helping this? God damn. Okay, Mr. Halbert. We're just gonna smack this bitch, or just kill this guy, I think. He's surprised, so he cannot take an attack opportunity. Wonderful, wonderful shot. Good. That's what I wanted. Okay. I'm in hiding. Let me see. Oh no. Okay. I will never get the additional thingy. So let me check this. I deal 2d10 damage. Not sure how much I would deal with the crossbow. With the longbow. At this point, I mean. Okay, so... By the way, I would like to check this. Oh my god. Okay, so I just learned that the attack roll modifier is based on int, not dexterity. I mean... I'm very happy that this is the case, but I've been pumping points into dexterity for no reason and I look like a fool. Oh well. I look like a fool.
What? You said cautious.
Oh my lord. Well, let's see if this counts as a sneak attack because he's being threatened. I doubt it. It does! I'm gonna be using my longbow a lot more often. I'm learning stuff so late in the game. Okay. Orc Beastmaster. Does he summon beasts? I guess he probably does. Okay. Ooh. Okay. So there's an entrance here and nothing much else. Go cautiously. Thank you. Ooh. An orc chieftain, 2 berserkers, and 1 direwolf. Where does this fall? Perfectly aligned. This hits the wolf. I kind of want to be greedy and try to move up a little bit more, but I kind of just want to make sure I hit this while being sneaky. So let's go for that. Pew! It didn't even count like as combat starting. He's unlit and I am out of dark vision range. So maybe just go for one of these since I can apparently hit them. I can ignore partial cover, so let's go for that. I don't even know how she can see him though. game. There's also an orc. Oh my god, there's a lot of stuff. A crit. Oh yeah. I will most definitely take that. This Orc Shaman looks like a person, but okay. Okay, so we have dire. The most threatening character here is probably the Shaman, because he can cast spells, I'm guessing. Let's start smacking on the wolf. Try and take him out of the equation as soon as possible.
More coming your way.
Let's go again. Come on, kill him. Oh. Okay, that's fine. Now I need to take out that guy. She's still stealthy, which is a good thing. I just don't think she can hit that far. I could try and illuminate them. That could be a good idea. And I cannot do much with Mr. Albert here. So I think I'm gonna go for... I'm gonna haste Patricia. And I'm gonna move close to Corgan. I know I'm gonna lose my stealthy stuff, but
I know.
I wanna be here. Okay, so now the question is... He is unlit, but he is in range. That's the important thing here. So I believe I'm gonna use this over here. Is he lit now? In dim light. Bright light, bright light. Okay, so I prefer to have the lights on top of the orcs. So bright light and bright light. Exactly what I wanted. Okay. I'm gonna take a step back and just stay here. Okay, now hopefully if I can stay in hiding, I can take out this shaman before the fight even begins. Nice damage. I'm still hiding. I love it. Kill him. Oh, come on. Oh, you bitch.
Leave it.
Ah, she got spotted. God damn it. How can they see me through the wall? Tell me. What? What? Okay, okay. Jesus. What the hell? Well, I wanted to go into hiding, but apparently that will not work. It should, right? Because I break line of sight. But the game is dumb. Well, unfortunate to be sure. That shaman is gonna attack once at least. Or cast once, let's say. This guy's dead. I would like to move forward. But I think I'm just gonna stay right here. Okay. Healing? Okay, that's fine. Albert, what do I want to do with you? Sacred Flame on the Shaman. I think so, because I wanna stay in this place. Okay, 9 radiant damage, not bad. My turn. This guy is in dim light. Okay, I still have advantage here. And I think one cantrip should be enough. And then Patricia can finish him off. Pew!
That's on me.
I got spotted. But this shouldn't be a concern. And just pass the turn. Now you're gonna face these brick walls, which you cannot hit. I love it. Nope. You wish. Nope. I love having a tank. Okay. So, for some reason the game doesn't count this wall. So I'm just gonna shoot this guy. Pew! Dead.
Too slow.
And this guy... Should I go for the Berserker or for the Chieftain? Or even for the Direwolf? Because the Direwolf can knock people down. And this should count as a sneak attack. Let's see. Pew!
Got you.
Lovely. Okay. Now, who am I gonna focus on? I think I'm gonna focus on the Chieftain. Or the Berserker. The Chieftain.
Nice move.
He does have a lot of HP. Oh my god. Oh, what the? Why the hell do you do that? Something like this? It kills the wolf, it softens up the orcs. Or I could do something silly. Am I gonna do something silly? I might. Okay, so what's my knowledge about direwolves? Complete. What is my knowledge about orc berserkers? This is 1, this is 2. I mean, why not, right? Let's learn. Learning is fun. Okay, so you're the most important one here. I want to learn about this guy. Intimidation +4, who cares? He attacks twice. He can throw a spear. 85 hit points and 15 AC. It still shows us question marks, but we know it. Okay, so we can just pass a turn. Nope. 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 Definitely nope. Block. I gotta say, I love my front line. I love my team. That's all I'm gonna say. I love it. It's so sturdy. I love the protection aspect. Take it, bitch.
Must have hurt.
Take it again. Yes. Good. Less good. I think I'm gonna go for the firewall. Man, my rolls haven't been good.
Hey, that was mine.
Oh my lord, this guy did not die. Reckless. He has advantage. He still misses on an 18. What you doing? No. No. I love it. I just love it. I'm not gonna waste an arrow on this. Good night. And good night.
Never stood a chance.
Nice! Okay, cool fight, I liked it. I love the haste on Patricia. Knowing that she can sneak attack from range. It is truly magical. Take this, that's it. Okay, we even have a resting spot. Okay, so this is just money. Okay. She's lethargic, that's okay. Is this trapped? No. Definitely take it. Now, I could and probably should be using leather armor on myself, because I rarely remember to cast mage armor. Slave stone. Okay. Silent Whisper Cipher Disc. What is it? Quest. Ah. Wait, was this all? Oh, come on. This area is cool. Don't do this to me. Oh. I wanted more. Man, I like fighting orcs. Okay. Just some money and rations. Aww. Really, I was hoping for a much more interesting place. Man. I like the cave. I like the scenery. I like the enemies. I was hoping for a larger optional quest, let's say. No need to be cautious here. Okay, and from here, where are we gonna go? We are gonna go... not over here. I have a quest at the Fortress of the Shield, but I can go there via... pardon me, via Major Gate. So... go over here? 7 days, sure. Maybe we can fight some more dragons. I would love to fight one. Like a full-fledged dragon, even though we would we would all just die. Go on. I think we have a lot of food, so there's no concern there, at least. I also keep forgetting to do something, because I have several wizard scrolls and I'm not learning them. And I cannot do it here either. Okay, almost there. We're gonna pass through Kerkiflen, but I want to complete all of my side quests before going back. Because I could just press this button to stop at Kerkiflen first. Okay, let's go. Okay. So, before I forget again, I'm gonna start with that. But, first of all, this lasts how long? 1 hour. What does this do? Advantage on strength, hit points, reduced falling damage, charisma checks, intelligence checks, wisdom checks. I could use this to buff up my chance to learn a spell, but I'm not that bothered, at least for the first one, which is Lightning Bolt. Let's scribe it into my spellbook. I only have one, right? Yeah, okay. Yes. Okay, cool. What did I roll, by the way? I rolled a 5 plus 8. Oh, that was kind of lucky. I mean, that was very lucky. For this one, I'm gonna try and use Enhance Ability. And I want... what? Ah, Fox's Cunning, okay. On Cordant. Okay. Give him an additional guidance. Oh. Okay, never mind then. So, I'm gonna use this to try and learn Black Tentacles. I've had this for a while. I wanted to cast this for a while and I keep forgetting it. No. Scribe. Eight hours. Lovely. Okay. So that's done. I think... I mean, I can also learn Dark Vision. I'm not even gonna waste the time to do that. I cannot scribe this. We have that, we have this, we have that. This is for Mr. Albert here. And this is the same thing we had before, correct? And I still have the same armor I had at the start of the game. Okay, they're the same. Alright. So wait, this gives me an AC of 12 plus Dex, while the Adventuring Wizard's Clothing gives me 10. So if I would use Mage Armor, I would go to 21 instead of 20. Just use this. Wait, what? Why is my AC the same? Huh? Is this because the game is paused? Am I going crazy? Wait. Ah, because the braces of defense don't stack. Okay, so there's no point in me using the leather armor, never mind. We are about to breach these these spies stronghold, I would say. But I'm gonna stop the episode here so we can assault this stronghold fresh in the next episode. So, as always, everyone, thank you so much for being here in the channel, choosing my channel to watch some Solasta Crown as a Magister. I hope you guys are enjoying this game. I'm having a lot of fun, even though I've made a couple of kind of serious mistakes in my build so far, but again, it's the first time I'm playing this. It's the first time I'm playing Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition, so I'm just doing the best I can. If you guys have any thoughts, any questions about the game, if you guys want to teach me something or point out a mistake I made, leave a comment. If you want to get notified about future videos coming to the channel, feel free to subscribe, and I hope to see you all in the next episode where we'll be fighting some spies. Until then, stay safe everyone.